Hey Miller, I wanted to show you another option for testing different Linux distributions if you wanted to. I actually find this method better than doing a virtual machine or wasting a DVD or a CD. Use your thumb drive and boot off of it. There's a popular application called Unetbootin that should already be on the Linux distribution Ubuntu that you have already loaded to your machine. I think the same application of Unetbootin is offered in Mac, Windows as well, but it's mainly a Linux based application. But I was going to kind of show you how to run the application. First, what you'll need to do is you'll need to download whatever Linux ISO file that you want, and in my case I've downloaded an updated version of a Linux distribution called Parted Magic. It's actually a maintenance testing type distribution for folks that are having issues with their PCs. I've used it many times on fixing Windows machines. I think under downloads I installed it. Yep, PMagic right here where the mouse is. So it's in my downloads folder. So what we're going to do is I'm going to insert USB into my laptop. And the file system that we will have to make the USB is FAT32. So as you can see, the Parted Magic prior edition, the older edition, is on here now. So you can either stick the USB drive in your Windows machine and format it that way, or in your Linux machine and do it that way. I'm going to open an application that lets me format. Here's my disk. I need to unmount it for the system. It's going to prompt me for my administrator password. Okay, now we're going to go into format and FAT32. I'm going to call it PMagic again. Or I'll just put Parted Magic. I'm trying to remember what ISO file number this is for the update that I'm getting. Let's take a quick peek so I can get it labeled correctly. Downloads, Parted Magic, 13.5.1. So 13.050 and 1. Format. And because it's such a small drive, it already formatted it already. So now I can mount it. We'll downsize this or shrink it down a little bit, and just to double check that it had erased everything, we'll go into my file manager, Parted Magic, and as you can see, no data, gone. Alright. Now what we'll do is pull up Unetbootin, administrative password again for Linux, and it's a disk image. I'm going to browse to the location that I have it saved, which is in home folder. What's going on here? Root home, downloads, and PMagic. Notice that it puts the location in here. It's a disk image. Type is USB drive. The drive is the dev DCS or SDC1, which is the USB target where I installed the USB. Hit OK, and it starts essentially making your USB a bootable disk for whatever ISO you have. Only thing that you'll need to do is make sure that within your BIOS you have it set up to be able to boot from a USB stick. I'll just kind of let it run its course here so you can see when it's done. It gives you the option if you just want to quit or if you want to restart your computer and boot that ISO or that USB boot right away. While that's doing its thing, I'll kind of show you some different I guess eye candy of my current distribution that I'm running. Linux K Ubuntu is what I'm running. Okay, and it's only like a 512 meg stick. The Linux distro that I need for doing maintenance and testing and stuff is actually pretty small. So here's what I was talking about. It shows you the exit now or reboot now. I'm gonna exit. I'm not gonna reboot into it now. But like I said, I just wanted to show you some eye candy. But you can for this Linux distro, you can have I don't know if there's a limit on how many desktops, but you can set them all up to have different functionalities and stuff on them. But I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube, send it to you just so you have a different means of testing Linux distributions. Hope you're enjoying what you've done with it so far.